Now Monday is the beginning of how my life changed within 1 week.
1 week.
My life changed within what? Remember, my business is not working out. My God! Hey, that person is a mood by itself.
Aki, like God bless you.
I know.
What you recently how I met this mother.
Of course.
I mean, I was there live. When was like what for a wiki time.
Imagine. Hey, that guy, as in
God bless you. Like he makes our day. It's true. Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to this space where we live, love and laugh. Thank you so much for the feedback you've been giving me from the previous videos on God Did It stories. And today I'm here with a very good friend of mine who we almost share a name, which is very interesting because my name is Chelsie and your beautiful name is
Elssy.
Yeah. So thank you for gracing this channel.
Thank you for having me.
I think when I thought of God Did It stories, because I know your story and I've been your friend for some time, I was like, Yenny, where will Lazima? We must have you on this channel. We must. I apologize in advance for any noise to go in there, so probably birds will sing, a train will pass. Mvumilie.
Yes.
Alright?
Yeah.
Elssy, your whole life. Everyone right in this channel, their whole lives, as in.
When you asked me to come and have a conversation with you about God Did It, I was like, I actually asked you which story should I give?
Nico, like, my God, I understand. To answer
As in, I don't know, someone always tells me, someone who really knows me well, that I could write a book about my life.
And this is what I was telling people with the video of journaling, that if you write these things down one day, utaka chini, you know, that time when you're retiring, life is just easy.
You're just reading, going through them.
Unaandika tu sa kitabu. Wananchi wajue.
Yeah. So, well, I don't know. There's so much to say, but I think the best story to give is relating to how COVID has affected a lot of people.
Yeah.
And it also affected me so much in different ways. So COVID happened, and at the time when I was working, we had so many clients who were in the entertainment industry, entertainment and hospitality. Then COVID happened, and
Nivo.
Tukatuma emails. Hi guys, so now we don't have any clients, we don't have visitors in our hotel, so we don't think we can continue with this project.
Now, you remember, I don't know if it was like, I think it was them who were saying, Vitus Kendachini, marketing is the first department in the things go down.
Every marketing doing now, so every client is sending us an email that let's put this on hold. Yes. And meaning we're putting things on hold. Pia do
like on hold. Kila
kitu ni on hold. So tumekaa hapo, we are doing nothing. But there's a silver lining that came with it. A lot of schools went into online studies, and at least to the know, they're teaching people how to use some people Microsoft Teams. It's like Zoom, but
we also use Teams.
It's customized for education. So we did it, and nika maximize shule zote within a month. And after that 1 month, nothing.
And this was like March.
Yes, March and April. So end of April, we're like, yes, so what are we doing with our lives?
Rent lazima ilipwe, chakula lazima tukule.
My God. As in tulikuwa tu tunaangaliana with the guys that we are close with, and we're like, let's see what happens. Wow. What can we do?
And what else can you do?
Nikungoja tu. Now something interesting happened. One of my closest friends, she's been very passionate about fitness, but she doesn't know where to start. So she came and told me, Elssy, you're very motivated and disciplined about this thing.
And you should follow Elssy. We shall tell you more about what Elssy does.
Yes. So why don't we have like a commitment thing where
post
almost every day. It was not almost every day. It was every day.
Where is the energy coming from to work out every day?
Yes, and we were at it for like 2 months.
Wow.
And then we made before and after photos.
And it's true.
Her mind was blown. She couldn't believe herself. Even right now, as in Isha Mwingia, she's like, even she's bought some things that I don't have now.
When you train that.
Yeah. So after that, I shared her photo, before and after photo of how she had transformed. Hey, my WhatsApp blew up.
Wow.
Everyone was asking, where do we subscribe to this? And my friend was like, there are a lot of people who want what you gave me.
Yeah.
Why don't you do it as a business? I was like, it won't work. But she kept on pushing and it can work.
Cash fitness ikazaliwa.
And I can't believe it, but it did. So yes, a new business has a lot of challenges. You need to look for staff, capital.
But is it just not beautiful that whatever, like everything that you need to succeed is within you? Because in it simple, just working out
and having the discipline.
And it's not like you have a gym and equipment. It's just you in your house
and your body weight.
And you
yeah. So even if it was a gym, if you just want extra, but you can work out at home.
Yeah.
And achieve what you want. And that's what we do. So now the ugly part of business started. Yes, the business kicked off well, and I invested in something, putting up my website, doing research, doing online courses, and I'm putting capital in it. So ile ndio watu wananilipa inaenda mahali hata sijaanza kuenjoy. I'm paying school fees somewhere to study more about fitness because nimeona iko na potential. So as I was doing that, the other side, reality is kicking in because tunaanza kuchelewa kulipa rent, well, personally, and things are just not working out. I mean, why am I investing so much in a business and I am here? I'm not sure how I'll pay my rent next month. But even that month, I don't pay my rent for 3 months.
Nakumbuka.
For 3 months.
But tukiongea na shanga tukeni kusaidia.
Yes. I had not paid my rent for 3 months. Hata ilikuwa imefika place, unasemanga tu akifunga nyuma ni sawa. What can you do?
Utafanya nini? Hauna mbele wala nyuma. Ni sawa, tunakubali mbele sitalipa. Tufanye.
Yeah. And I was just working towards making sure niko na kitu kukula and so on. And now that money, nimeshinda to home feeling so sorry about myself, but it was a day of mixed emotions. I got into I don't know, it was like, I can't say it was a depression, but it was sort of
it's not anxiety because you're not sure.
Yes.
And bills are there, everything's just demanding from you.
Yes, people from family wanakuangalia, as in there's so much that people are expecting from you and you're not able to deliver.
Yeah.
And I got into this, it was like, how can I call it? It was a hole, but sijafika uko chini kabisa. And one thing I thank God for are my friends. They knew what was happening in my life and they didn't allow me to throw a pity party for myself.
Yeah.
You know, you have those moments.
Yeah.
So even sometimes I will block them so I can have my pity party. I'm like, no, I want to feel sorry for myself.
Nikubaya.
Please let me feel sorry for myself. What is wrong with you? But they're like, they're up in my business.
Yeah.
They're like, do I need to change my friends? But looking at it back right now, I really thank God for that, because I don't know if I didn't have someone to stop me from throwing myself a pity party, maybe a depression
statistic.
Yes. So looking at it right now, and I'm sure there's someone who is relating to it right now. Maybe you're in that situation and you feel kujipiti every time. Yes, it's human to have pity party, but don't allow yourself to get stuck in it. That's the idea. Kila mtu anakuwa na pity party. When things is sad, you have that right. You're human. So, but the thing is, usikae hapo, throw yourself a pity party for like a few minutes and then you toil. And that pity party went on for a very long time. I can say weeks. Sometimes ningekaa tu when I'm just emotionally unstable. Najipata tu nalia and I don't know why.
And considering also what had just happened to you a few months.
Yes. Like actually, yes. The previous year was like how can I
a whole other story.
A whole other
story. A whole other story.
2019.
Hey?
My goodness. Yeah, so me looking at 2019 and then having the enthusiasm that 2020 will be a good year. COVID happens, business crashes, as in, I don't know. So I was looking at my life, I'm like, ama nilikosea mtu?
Because vitu hazizikuwa tunakutandika tu hivi bure. Maisha hizi kwa tunakufanyia hivi.
Mimi nilitandikwa viboko. My goodness. And I remember now, during this time, I'm throwing myself a pity party. My friend decides to visit me out of nowhere. We had not discussed that she should come. Just out of nowhere, she calls me, Sasa Poa, I'll be in Juja in this and this weekend. Can I come over? And then I'm in that mood of, I don't want to say. But she's the kind of person, if I tell her no, she'll know there is something wrong. So she went about her business in Juja. After she'd done, she came to my house. That night, she just looked at me and she was like, Elssy, what's up? And I started crying. And she was there looking at me and I'm apologizing. She said, what are you apologizing for? Who cried? No, cry. Do you want me to help you to cry? Yeah, so we talked for, I remember it was a Saturday. We talked that entire night. She was just staring at me and letting me talk, being mad at God, being mad at life, being mad at myself. You get to a point where you're mad at God, you're mad at yourself, you're mad at everything. And she just let me. And after we ended that conversation, we ended up laughing about it. I don't know how that conversation turned, but we ended up laughing about it. And she just told me about what was going on in her life. I was so happy. I forgot about how horrible my life is at the moment, but I'm like, oh my goodness. So she gave me a story of how she, at that moment, she had started dating. So she gave me a whole story about how they met. You know those things.
Love relationships, thingy.
And then I know how she's been. I know
the struggle. The struggle.
Unajua vile wanaume wamemwangaisha hii Nairobi
to dating. Actually,
it's a task by itself. So she told me her story. I'm like, oh my God. Do you know that gave me hope? Because I think it's because I've seen how much dating has been hard for her. And then her finding that person and the way they've connected. I'm like, this gives me so much hope.
Yeah.
Now Monday is the beginning of how my life changed within 1 week. Until today, Milka Chini, and I just imagine how that week was. I laugh because God has a very funny sense of humor. He does. And one thing I learned from that situation is God ajuangi seasons. Unaweza
remember you told me that. Hata nimeandika mahali.
Yes. Unaweza kunangojea December ndio kule maembe. With God, unaweza pata maembe January.
Yes.
As in, I was just blown. So my friend left on Monday. and I'm so mixed with emotions because my friend is happy, I am happy. My life sucks. I don't know what I'm feeling. I've not paid my rent for 3 months. I'm just eating hand to mouth. So mini coach, and that day ends evil. It was school later. I don't remember what I was doing. I think I was occupying myself with studying. I was reading a lot at the time about freelancing. I was doing online courses, so it required for me to read a lot. And I remember that Monday, I was in my bedroom. I don't know what I was doing in my bedroom. I received a call. 9 p.m.
At night?
Yes, on Monday. Hi, is this Elssy? I'm like, yes, who is this? So he tells me his name. He's a friend of a friend. He's a brother to my friend. And that friend of mine knows what I do. So my name is so-and-so, and I work for so-and-so. I was given your number by my brother. He said you do this and this. Is that true? Yes. Do you have a job right now? It's like, how can I help you? As in, yeah, right now I'm not engaged somewhere, but I am in between things. It's like, okay, so I'm going to send you an email. Make sure you send your CV right now and call that person immediately when you send your CV. I'm like, okay, cool. I hang up. It's 9 p.m. I go to my laptop. I CV yangu inakuanga ready. My God, in Nairobi, you always have to have your CV ready with all the documents. I actually have like 3 drafts. Moja iko na CV peke yake, ingine iko na CV na cover letter because there are some company who have words for cover letters, and ingine iko na CV na documents because there are those, yeah. So you have to have those 3
ready.
Ukiamua tu unaenda unafinya send.
Yes.
So he wanted my CV only. He sent me an email. So I was like, it will be so weird because the person that called me is not the one that I'm sending the email to, it's another person. I'm like, it will be so weird for me to call this person in the middle of the night. Maybe this person is married, it will be so weird. So it's like, I'll call them tomorrow 8 in the morning. So I put an alarm. Mrs.
Stay oversleep.
So I send my CV and then decide that I'll call this person. That is around 30 hours. So I go to my neighbor's house. I was with neighbors with a very close friend of mine. So I was like, I'm not sleepy, so let me just go and hang out there. Nikiwa kwa nyumba yao, I got a reply on my email.
Yeah.
Hi, thank you for your email. Your CV has been received. Are you available tomorrow at 3 p.m. for an interview? I was like, yes, please.
Hata ukienda kulala. Unaenda kulala mapema sasa.
No, I'm so excited. Okay. Hiyo day nililala, I think midnight.
But you're a nocturnal person, you sleep very late.
Yes. And that interview was 3 p.m. So it didn't matter. So the following day it was more of a conversation than an interview. She in an interview mpaka like nikamsheunga na umse.
Kanyi ni mabishi kama
It was so nice. Night akaniambia we'll get back to you. That was on a Tuesday. We'll get back to you. That Wednesday, I went. You remember the friend who visited me during the weekend? I don't know what had we agreed. Oh, I said I'll go visit her. So kutoka interview sikuenda home. Because I didn't. Yes, as much as I have gone for an interview, you don't know how it's going to turn out, and I am in. By the way, kuna time when yangu emotion. That was the time. I didn't know what I was feeling at the time. So any company would do me good. So I went to her place. That day we had so much, such a good time. I told her about it. She was so happy. Now that day she was the one who was crying.
Oh, but it's because you're happy this thing is happening. Because with the interview, maybe it won't, like it's a step still.
Yeah, it's a step. So to meshinda that Wednesday, but the guy hasn't given me the feedback.
Yeah.
So my friend is like, no, call him. He said he'll get back to you on Wednesday. Leo ni Wednesday. Mimi namnangoja. I'm like, no, maybe he's busy. So you can share. Now on Thursday, I'm like, okay, so what is happening here? Now on Thursday, two things happened. Number one, there's a client of mine I was doing training for, fitness training. She renewed for another month. I was like, some money.
Yeah.
And then my friend now pushed me, you have to write this email, write back. So I wrote the email and siku yangu ikaisha hivyo the Thursday. On Friday morning, hiyo ndio email iliniamsha. I remember ilianzanga tu, congratulations. Let me tell you something, I don't remember anything else. Then niliona tu congratulations. Niliona
But I can imagine how you felt.
I mean, I don't remember anything in that. I only remember congratulations, and he had attached the contact of my client. Yes.
Wow.
And then he asked me if I'm available that Friday, niende to submit the contract, signed contract, and do orientation.
This was last month.
No, August.
Oh, it was August.
Yes,
August.
And 3 p.m. Unakumbuka sikuanga na nguo? I went to visit my friend, nimetoka interview. I had carried only one pair of clothes for me to go back to Juja. Na si nguo ningeenda nayo
Ofisi.
Nilivaa nguo za rafiki yangu. Nilitokelezea by the way.
You ulena the same day, your Friday.
That Friday, yes.
No wasting time.
No wait. No. Nikaenda. I didn't even print the contract. I signed it digitally. You know, we know this.
Mm-hmm. You have qualifications.
I have the qualification. Squeeze to printing a document to sign them, scan. No. Yeah, so I went to do everything that is required of me. He was so, I don't know, he put me so highly. Like, ama ni mimi nilisahau to believe in myself because this person is talking about me. And ananiambia, according to your CV,
but you're very high, you're very qualified.
So I'm like, oh, are we still talking about me?
You're very qualified, she's very qualified.
Yeah, so tukamaliza hiyo whatever hiyo briefing and nikafanya orientation on Friday. And Monday I was in my desk seated working.
Wow.
And let me tell you another thing that blew my mind. I was spending so much fare from Westlands to Juja, and I have no clue when we survived the first month because I had to ask a friend for money to make a fare because you remember I didn't have any money.
COVID-19 lucky.
So you do what I've been alinipea. Said enough? No. I just asked for something because I need to eat and I need fare to go to work. I was using 400 bob per day. Yes. Okay. Vile nili survive that first month, I don't know. Wait.
Mungu tu alifanya. Just God did it.
God did it. For 30 days. No, for 24 days.
For weekends. Yeah.
For 24 days. I was using at most 400. Kuna days one as so I was using that money. Nabado nakula. Yes. Na nalipa tokens. Nabado sijalipa rent. Na niko na ile 3 months. But ikanihit, you have to move. Uwezi wakia fair. Nilihama. Yes, I moved end of August.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
I didn't tell you?
I don't think so.
Oh, Poland. Yes, I was like, 400 is a lot of money.
It is really good. That's like, you're going to probably use like 8k to 10k on transport.
Yeah. So I made a decision to move. So my life has changed. I have a new job, but now shifting to now this new job financially was a headache. It was so hard because the fare, the food. Kuna saa zingine nilikuwa like, kama leo nisikule lunch, ndio to extend hii pesa ikae kidogo.
Yeah.
And when I decided to move, I think that was like, well, I've done a lot of crazy things to survive, but hata hiyo imeingia kwa list one of the craziest things I did to survive, because I wanted to move. Sijalipa for months now, and I'm going to another house and lazima
deposit plus plus rent.
Yes, no usisahau
lazima ulipe hizo ndio uhame.
I needed like 100,000.
Hey, Jesus.
Mama ananiuliza tutafanya nini?
Hakimanta wapi?
Tutafanya nini? Kama mimi sijui,
But
lakini
ita
na
happen.
hama. Let me tell you, God, mimi sijui. As in, mimi nakanga chini, I just think about God. Sometimes I laugh, sometimes I cry.
Yeah.
Because I can't explain it.
How much he loves us and cares for us. Like,
Mimi sasa ukitaka kuniambia God anipendi, lies. Unapigia inaitwa kupigia nini? Unapigia debe whatever. Unanipigia debe. I'm not listening, because mimi I have seen God mwenyewe. Unaona nimeona Mungu.
because I can imagine uko at zero, because
I'm at negative.
Joto kuomba pesa ndio uko unaenda na fare nini. Alafu now you need like 100k to have.
You pay rent,
arrears, madeni, alafu uhame.
na ni survive until
nini mshahara.
yes. Na ukumbuke bado I'm still so motivated kusoma, so kuna malipo unalipa school fees.
Yeah, fitness.
Where God, and as in one thing I preach a lot, know your friends. Choose your friends
Wisely.
Sana. If your friends ni wale watu una hang out to when you're happy,
Amsaidiani kwa maisha.
Sisi with my friends tunaweza ka whole week atujongeleshana, and then on Saturday someone will call us seme I'm in a fix, I need like 10k. We first tutaraise hiyo ndo alafu tukulizange baadaye ni yani. So invest in your friends.
I think it's something else, I usually say that your network is your network.
Yeah, exactly. Because now I just had to sit down and have a very candid conversation with my friends. This is what I'm going through. Na nikiendelea kukaa hapa mimi nitachizi. I have to move. Tutasaidiana. And we came up.
Let's discuss how to raise 100,000.
And we came up with a plan. Well, at least there's somewhere I was expecting like 50k. Kile tu hustle unafanyanga alafu unasahau. So the biggest mountain to move here was now like long story short, it happened. Nilihama. Kwanza unajua wezi hama kama hujalipa rent arrears. So nililipa rent arrears zangu za 4 months na nikahama. Na before nihame si lazima ulipe hiyo nyumba full. Unajua kwanza nilikuwa vile za this guy ndio kama atakubali nini kwa hii nyumba nimlipange tu baadaye. Aki refused. That day I felt like crying. Aki seti nakataa.
Ni maisha.
Ni aki in Nairobi nitanda. Akaniambia aki mimi there is nothing I can do. He was an agent to the house I live in right now. But let me talk to the landlord nione kama I was crossing my fingers nisema
but you can but need times kwa sababu kila mtu anatafuta hata one bob
pesa. That day nilienda home nilikuwa na feeling kama dunia. Unaona ile phrase watu husema ya I was feeling suffocated, like the walls are closing in. Mimi nilikuwa tu na feel nadhani something people say. My friend, that thing is true. When life hits you, una feeling like these walls
just closing in on you.
So you're feeling suffocated. Na si a metaphor, no. Actually you're feeling suffocated. There's a day I had to stop and breathe in and breathe out. I think it needs a little panic attacks. Yes. I've had like 3 panic attacks in time. Ule nasimama nasema breathe in, out, and then let's move on.
Yeah.
And it happened. And right now, I can't believe it. I came up with a plan. Well, wezi pata salad and so you have to come up with a plan. And right now, I am thankful to God so much because of the things that He has, the wisdom He has given me, the resources He has given me, the friends He has given me. He has given me understanding people around me that ukimshow hii end month sikupei pesa yako, acha nikupe next. They're like, okay, tunajua utarudisha. So what is the takeaway that I can give you? I don't know, maybe there's someone who is at that stage that I was and you are feeling like the walls are closing in. Hold on to ile ka promise tu kadogo. Yeah, usiuzo. Don't lose hope. It's not an option, because God will come in a mighty way, because I have seen Him coming. I have never been so at peace as I am right now. Sina madeni ziko mingi sana, but I have a plan. Yeah. And I have a support system that tells me mali matoka ndio mali unaenda. Yeah. Yes. As in, these days, something just comes to my mind. I'm like, let's try it. What's the worst that can happen? The worst already happened.
Kuna decision kwa sema nini? What was it happening? Ninakwambia, what was happening? I think it was like, tulikuwa tumekaa mahali then huko anafanya kuliko. Ukaniambia lakini hiyo inishtui. Mimi najua tu God mahali tu ana plan kuni surprise. Mimi ainishtui. And it happened with you. Someone sent you.
Yes, someone just called me. Tulikuwa CG.
Tulikuwa CG.
After service, we were me and Chelsie, and I'm telling how sina fare ya kurudi home. And then I'm like, God knows.
Kuna mtu ana plan.
Mungu ana chat.
Mungu tu kwa na plan kuni surprise.
After we parted ways, nikiwa tu hapa chini kwa stairs.
Tulikuwa na wewe bado.
Yeah, someone called me. Hi, sasa kwa umeona hii pesa? I'm like, okay, let me check. Nikaangalia, someone had sent me. Nikamwambia, why you sending me money? Ati, no, kitu tu niliambia nikutumie pesa. Na senti ni deni.
Imagine.
Yeah. By the end, it has happened several times. That's why I'm saying, I think we need to, I don't know how I'll share my stories. I need to share them.
We shall share them.
I need,
especially your story for last year. It's a story that if you would allow us to have it here, I would want to share that story.
I don't mind. It's one story that gives me strength, because I'm like, oh wow. As in, it is like being, let me just put a synopsis of it. It's like umeenda umegongwa na pikipiki, and then when you're walking
kagongwa na gari, then ukiamka tu hivi
ukifanya tu hivi lori ndio imekuja imepita na wewe. When you thinking it's all over, train ndio imekubeba imekurusha huko.
Nakwambia last year
is when I survived last year.
Nakwambia nilikuwa nakuangalia sema you have so much strength. You have so much strength.
Wow. I look back and I'm like, oh my goodness. But do you know how weak I was? Ilikuwa inafika time and I'm just speaking to myself. Hadi kwa barabara na I'm like, I can't do this anymore. And I don't know what I am saying that I can't do anymore.
But you just can't. Make sure to make a.
I was like, I can't do this anymore. Let's just sit and to say I'm getting.
But I think that's a beautiful thing about having a relationship with God, is that anakucheki. Like wherever you are, whichever situation you are, as long as God maisha imenikata, nimechoka, wewe shikilia, you will take control.
Yeah.
Hata kama you have no plan, you don't see how all of this is going to sort it out, just don't lose hope. Hope never disappoints.
Yeah. And sometimes you don't have to pray the conventional prayers tumefunzwa.
Yeah.
Lazima ufunge
God ni beshte yako, msho tu.
That time I was talking to God like ameketi pale ni kama, you see the way you can complain to your friend, not complain per se, but express vent. Nilikuwa nakaa chini. But if I always say, if someone had a camera in my house, they would think I'm crazy. Because sometimes I would sit down and I'm like, God, surely, really? Umeona hivyo ndio tutaenda? Hivyo ndio umedecide tutakaa? last year.
Tutapiga hiyo story.
By the way. Yeah, but if God did it for me, that time I was throwing pity party almost every day. He can do it for me.
He changed your life in a week. There's nothing God cannot
siku moja anaweza change. Yes,
that's true.
I remember recently one of my close friends sorry. So I remember there's a friend of mine a couple of months ago, he was doing something, it was something really important in his life, and the resources that he wanted to use, it was and now the thing was to happen like tomorrow, na leo ajui ataanzia wapi. It's like what example? I don't want to put the details because it was a bit personal. Let me give my example. Let's say the wedding is tomorrow.
Unafaa kulipa watu wa catering to attend.
Tuseme catering ni mali. Gown.
Don't simulate unaonga.
Yes, mtu amekwama na gown yako. Na harusi ni kesho na tuko leo. She was going mad. Hey, I'm like, how are you not crying?
How are you holding yourself together?
But that thing that he wanted to happen, it happened. At the end of the day, I remember I met him that day now. He was like, I can't believe it. His life changed within a day. Someone came through for him.
It's not even a day kusabu, labda ilikuwa like
hours.
Yeah.
Let's say sasa hivyo umengojea gown yako ujui gown. Alafu midnight mzee akulete gown. That's how it happened. Because it was so sure this thing is not happening.
Yeah.
Sasa we gown ikosekani kwa leo.
Sasa harusi gani?
So your life can change within a snap of a finger. God ni nani? Like today tulikuwa tunapreachiwa church about the story of when the Israelites were crossing Jordan. Remember that maji ilipailiwa hapa kukakuwa dry wakapita.
It seemed impossible because huku nyuma wanafukuzwa na Egyptians.
Anashanga
Moses.
Alafu ile river imefura, ile iko na pressure. Mpaka ule hata tukitembea tutadrown.
Sasa what is it? But God made a way.
Aka pile water. Kwanza inasema the water was piled upstream. And they wakapitia kwa ground dry. Imagine that.
And hizo vitu bado anafanya leo. It may not be in the same way of parting rivers, but he's still making ways for us. Yeah?
So don't give up.
Don't lose hope.
Even if you want to give up, please remember me. No, I think I need to give the story of 2019.
Lazima tutaipika.
Ndio msea kwa like kama msea to give up.
Mazi.
Kama by the way usema kama last year if I didn't think of committing suicide last year, I'm not suicide material. Yeah, it's a bad joke, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because last year was
last year maisha tumemtandika.
Yeah, and when you're going through something, you might feel that you want to block people, but that's when you need to be around people.
That's true.
That's when you need to, so that they can hold you when you're about to fall. Wakukumbushe. You know, things can be bad than they are right now, so don't give up.
That's true.
Yeah, so God did it for me, I didn't give up.
Yes, thank you so much for sharing your story. Thank you for kubaling kuja hapa, kubaling what English like for agreeing to come and grace this channel.
Yeah.
Your story is beautiful. We shall continue to chapa these stories more and more. Elssy is a really good friend of mine. Nampenda sana and like ni mtu mpoa.
Thank you.
Sana. So your business.
Yes. I am apart from working in the corporate world, I am a fitness trainer on Instagram, YouTube, everywhere, Facebook, Kesh Fitness KE. Yes. And website as well,
and
keshfitnesske.com. Yes, and majorly I do online programs because COVID made us be smarter, and of course internet has made us be smarter as well. You don't have to have a physical physical connection with
Yeah.
someone for you to lose weight or to be fit. Anything fitness that you want. Fitness is
Even food, nutrition.
yes,
You
even
also need
nutrition, everything. Go to my website, it has everything there. Even testimonials of people that have done my program and it has worked for them. And it's not a diet, certainly. No,
Usikule sijui.
I'm teaching you how to eat the foods that you're eating right now, but in a smarter way.
Yeah.
Such that you can do that for the rest of your life. To prove that, I've been 50 kgs for the last 5 years. Sijaongeza kg or sijapunguza. It's because I know how to eat my food so that it can work for me.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
You also design.
Oh, I also design websites. I work for a digital marketing agency as their website designer, and I develop how can I call them, management systems, softwares. Yes, anything desktop and web application, not Android, but I can get you Android. Anyway, yeah, that's what I do. I am a web developer and a fitness trainer. Yes, that's me.
Sawa.
Yes.
So all these things you will find in the description box. If you want to reach her, utaweka hapo so they angalia and reach out.
Yes.
Sawa,
Yes.
tukue fix.
Yes.
Mimi nasemanga siku moja nitaanza.
Please, when can we start? I want to push you. But yeah, I'm not very nice.
I can only
But
imagine.
some mornings you'll be like, what is wrong with you?
I cannot imagine. But thank you guys. God bless you so much. Don't forget to subscribe.
Please, and share, subscribe and share and share and share and share. People needs to
hear the
their way home.
stories.
Yeah, walk their way home. And please have someone you can vent to.
Yeah.
I'm
Have
a very
friend.
good listener, by the way. I volunteer myself, and if you start crying, I'll start crying
Crying
as
with
well.
you. And thank you so much to go almost 200 subscribers.
Yeah.
Musema, yani usimame mahali ito watu 200 na wakuje. Si rahisi. Si rahisi.
It's
So thank you so much. Every single one of you. Nashukuru sana. Na tuendelee kuwa pamoja. Alright?
Thank you guys. Bye.